The year 2023 marks the 140th anniversary of the arrival of the red Maasai Shuka that has become synonymous with being Maa. This week on My Culture, we focus on the Maasai Shuka. Take a look.
During the inaugural Maa festival that brought together at least 10,000 members from at least 15 Maa-speaking communities from Kenya and Tanzania, pomp and color characterized the festival, with those in attendance adorned in traditional regalia, red being the dominating hue, the Maasai Shuka being recognizable at every glance.
The Maasai Shuka is locally and globally recognized, but do you know where the vibrant and colorful cloth worn by the people of the Maa community of East Africa originated from?
The Maasai blanket or Red Shuka cloth is perhaps one of the most recognizable symbols of Kenya and the Maa identity.
Initially was pure red. Still here you can find some with pure red. But increasingly, we are nuancing it a bit. We are not static. We innovate. I mean, we have tastes. I mean, we adjust.
Blue and white, our flag, Maasai flag, is white on one side and blue on the other side. But red is the color we all love. So when we mix the three together, it brings out a beautiful color.
For the past century, the Maa culture has been on the rise, this year marking the 140th anniversary of the arrival of the red Maasai Shuka that has become synonymous with the Maa community.
Earlier on, before the invention of the Shuka, we were wearing, of course, hides and skins. And the hides and skin used to be colored red, oiled and colored red from the red volcanic soil. The warriors, when they are celebrating, always smear themselves what is called the red ochre. And you know, we are people of blood. So one of the things that associated with our ceremonies and celebration is a shedding of blood, either for sacrifice or for a mother who just, a lactating mother or an initiate. So when the Shuka came, we naturally leaned towards the red.
The Maasai Shuka defines a culture, people and history. It is locally and internationally recognized.
Colors represent identity, so we have different subsections or sub-tribes within the Maa-speaking community. So each color and pattern represent your identity. So if I see these particular colors, then I know which side of the community or which section you come from. So the colors and how they are combined represent who we are and speak before you can ask. So you kind of sets up an identity.
In 1883, the Scottish explorer Joseph Thomson delivered the Shuka to the Maasai. It has since become increasingly popular.
The red Shuka is mostly for the southern Maasai and the Maasai in Central Rift. If you go further north, the Shuka becomes a little flowery. The Samburu, actually, the name Samburu comes from the word or Sampuru Impuri, the butterfly. And so they are colorful people. And you can tell from the celebration here that the Samburu territorial section of the Maasai are the most colorful. They have a rainbow. And the Ariel, who are associated with the Rendile, who are our brothers from Marsabit, lean towards white. But the predominant color associated with the Maasai is red, and hence this Shuka has come to be known as the Maasai Shuka.
And I think the Maasai must have admired it, and so we decided we will wear different outfits and different colors. We chose specific colors that pleased us, and I think different communities chose different colors.
Since its arrival, the community has appropriated it as its own, modified it and embellished it with beads and art to become the colorful Ma dress that is now the preferred cultural robe for many, including those from outside the community.
This is a Maasai Shuka. It's the brand that is very clear, cultural brand for Kenya. And we share it with the rest of Kenyans. We see it in weddings, we see it in national functions. We have no problem sharing. We are part of this rainbow nation that is Kenya.
The Maasai Shuka is classified as one of the highlights of the Ma culture. Jackie Wambiru, My Culture.